Secretariat, and then I'll give further guidance. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. Good morning, Honorable members as well. My name is Reka Chifue Muhango. I'm Deputy Governor in charge of administration at the bank.
Thank you.
Good morning, Honorable Chair and Honorable members. My name is Frida Tamba. I'm Chief of Staff.
Good morning, Honorable Chair and Honorable members. My name is Martin Mwinga. I'm Executive Assistant to the Governor.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, Honorable members. My name is Besnat Mwanza, Assistant Director Communications.
Good morning, Chair, and good morning, Honorable members. My name is Mola Nayoto, Director Security.
Good morning, Chairperson, and good morning, Honorable members of the committee. I am Joseph Munyoro, the Acting Director for the Financial Conduct Supervision Department. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Honorable Chair. Good morning, Honorable members. My name is Owen Moka. I'm Assistant Director from the Prudential Supervision Department.
Thank you.
Good morning, Honorable Chair, Honorable members. I'm Barbara Muntanga Mwaipopo, Executive Assistant to the Deputy Governor.
Thank you very much. Honorable members, starting on my immediate left.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Good morning, witness. My name is Christopher Chibuye, Member of Parliament from Kush North Constituency and a committee member.
Thank you, Chair. Bank of Zambia, good morning. I'm Lusale Simbao, Member of Parliament for Luansha constituency.
Thank you.
Chair, thank you very much. Bank of Zambia, good morning. I am Philemon Twasa, Member of Parliament for Kasenengwa constituency in Eastern Province, and a member of this committee. You are welcome. Chair, thank you very much.
Thank you. Minister of Justice.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Good morning, witness. My name is David Mwengwe. I'm Parliamentary Counsel from Ministry of Justice.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, and good morning, witness. I'm Erica Mbulo, and I'm Parliamentary Counsel from the Ministry of Justice.
Thank you. Secretariat.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. Good morning, Bank of Zambia. My name is Max Omwene from the Office of the Clerk, National Assembly of Zambia.
Good morning, Bank of Zambia. My name is Fanua Chuama from the Office of the Clerk of National Assembly.
ICT. Thank you. And finally, I'm retired Brigadier General Morgan Estwala, representing the good people of Kaoma Central constituency in Western Province, also privileged by my colleagues to chair the committee. As we go through our presentation, Madam, kindly note we are live on both National Assembly TV and radio. We would like to confer you with immunity under Cap 12 of the laws of Zambia as per our procedures here. Literally meaning for as long as you do not mislead the committee during our interaction, all is well. But should you mislead the committee, you may even face prosecution. However, we note Bank of Zambia has always been available here, and we know you come in good faith to interact with your committee and also to help us do make or go through this bill and in there make laws of the country that will make our country a better place to live in. I do not, we have a few other members who may have joined us virtually. Honorable members, introductions before we start. Honorable members attending virtually.
Thank you, Honorable Retired General Morgan Storer, MP for Kaoma Central, Wakurekafi. Good morning, Honorable Chair and witnesses, honorable members of Parliament. Greetings from the people of Shangombo. This is Honorable Muvika Muvika, MP for Shangombo, and a member of the committee.
Thank you. We are happy to hear that there is even technology in Shangombo. Please welcome. Any other member? I note none. Madam and your delegation, today we are looking at the Closed Circuit Television Public Protection Bill of 2025. This bill, like you may be aware, I think it came before us, and I think you did a presentation here before, but the State House has made a number of observations which we need to revisit. And I want to believe through our communication, you got the write-up on the specific areas that we need to revisit, and these are the ones we'd like you to speak to. And after your presentation, there may be some questions or indeed clarifications arising from what you are going to say, or indeed the bill in general. So, Madam, please, you may go ahead and make your presentation.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Before I make the presentation, I just want to tender apology on behalf of Governor, who was caught for another agent assignment he could not come out of. Honorable Chairperson, it is indeed an honor for the bank to be given this opportunity to provide our perspective on the Closed Circuit Television Public Protection Bill number 1 of 2025. Honorable Chairperson, we appear before your committee today to share views on issues pertaining specifically to licensing and other processes under the CCTV Public Protection Bill. With regards to our specific comments, Honorable Chair and Honorable members of the committee, we note that the bill in sections 14 and 17 deals with applications for licenses to operate closed-circuit television on public or private premises and a mobile closed-circuit television on a non-permanent assignment, respectively. Honorable Chairperson, our comment on Section 14 is that the Executive Director is responsible for receiving the license application and determining whether the applications are complete for onward submission to the committee for consideration and approval. The license approval, Chair, should be done within 10 days of receipt of the application. It is, however, our view that sufficient time should be allowed for this process to occur, and our proposal is that 15 working days be given to the Executive Director before they submit to the committee for consideration. Again, Honorable Chairperson, under Section 14.4, the committee has 50 days for determination of an application. Given the vetting process which has already been undertaken by the Executive Director, well, the view that 50 days is lengthy and a bit too long for the committee to convene and make a decision on the license, with the premise that the Executive Director has already looked at the application and has vetted. So our proposal, Honorable Chair, is we recommend that 20 days or such shorter period for determination of the application is done by the committee. Further, Honorable Chairperson and Honorable Members, in Section 14.3, we note that where the application is incomplete, the Executive Director requests the applicant to submit any other information that the committee may require. Our proposal, Chairperson, is that the bill should categorically provide that an application should only be deemed to be complete and submitted once that information is provided for vetting by the Executive Director. In addition, under Section 16 of the bill, relating to the renewal of licenses, we have noted that the process and timelines for renewal of the license is similar to the process where one submits a fresh application for a license. We are proposing that for the renewal of licenses, since the committee has already considered a license in the initial stages and the license was in effect, that the period be shortened for renewal purposes, as the committee will have the relevant information for the license already rendered. Honorable Chairperson, under complexity or urgency, we note that the bill does not categorize the nature and use and complexity of licenses. We have large-scale closed-circuit television operations which must be distinguished from domestic office premises and also of its use as well. Accordingly, we accordingly propose that installations be categorized based on the usage and coverage, depending on the intensity and the risks associated therein. While Section 17 provides for licensing where a person intends to use a mobile closed-circuit television on a non-permanent assignment, the bill does not provide for fast-track or emergency licensing for urgent security needs. We're proposing that the bill considers to provide for such occurrences. Honorable Chairperson and honorable members, in terms of automatic approval clause, Section 14(9) of the bill, we note that that an application is deemed approved where the committee fails to inform an applicant of its decision on an application within a stipulated time. Honorable Chairperson, the passive mechanism, while may be deemed useful for expediting the approval processes, will require clear guidelines which will be useful to avoid legal ambiguity and inconsistent enforcement. So clarity in this case will be required for all applicants to be aware of what would happen if the lapse of time occurs. Honorable members, the bill's current licensing framework, which we are commenting on, introduces unnecessary delays due to prolonged period for determination, lack of categorization as indicated, and absence of emergency provisions. To support efficient and secure implementation of CCTV systems, a simplified, transparent, and responsive licensing process is essential. Licensing inefficiencies risk delaying legitimate security efforts and overwhelming citizens and businesses. I submit, Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you very much, Madam. Honorable members, I think we've been attentive to the submission. Are there any points of clarification that we would like to raise? Honorable Twasa.
Thank you, Chair. I just wanted to get the views from Bank of Zambia. What do you think should be the validity of the license? Thank you.
Yes, Madam.
Chairperson, it becomes difficult for me to comment on that. With regards to maybe the process of how institutions are vetted and also the need for the renewal as provided for in the bill, perhaps the validity period for the license can be more than 12 months. I think it allows for anyone operating a CCTV to be able to come back in case they have any issues. I note that the bill also provides for, during the course of the license, if there are any changes, they are able to review the licensing that has been provided initially.
Okay.
Yes.
So a period of 1 year. Currently, Madam, this bill is meant to sit under the National Command Center, which is an institution under Ministry of Home Affairs, drawing all the security agencies around, DEC, ACC, Immigration, and everybody else. Would you like this to be the status quo, or you'd like it to fall under Zambia Police specifically? What are your views as Bank of Zambia?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. From the bill, we note that it has incorporated law enforcement agencies across. I think where the bill is sitting is appropriate, because when you look at the committee has representation from the law enforcement agencies who are able to input in terms of issues that may arise due to people operating CCTVs. So we are in support of the composition of the committee, Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you very much. Minister of Justice, is there any point from you?
No comments, Chair. I'll take a note of your submission.
Okay. Those attending virtually, honorable members, any submissions or any questions? Honorable from Shangombo, are you still with us or you are lost? Like he's gone. Honorable members, anything else? Yes, Honorable Chiwe.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I think the submission is clear. I just wanted a witness to just shed more light why they are proposing 20 days or shorter. Just licensing, really, don't you think that is a long time that an applicant should be waiting for an approval or what? And maybe just on that, we would also like to hear from you whether this is only for licensing on public premises or private, the period of application or registration. What does it entail? Is it both private or public? Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Chair, I'm clearly following you in Shangombo. It's just that the clearance in Kawama delayed to clear me to unmute.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Otherwise, to me, the submission from the witness is clear.
Thank you very much. Madam, you may attend to.
Thank you, Honorable Chair and Honorable members. Honorable Chair, we did note that the bill does not categorize the nature and the complexity of the licenses, so it has bundled both public and private. So I think that was one of our comments that we alluded to. Perhaps there will be need to categorize in terms of the licensing process, if need be, on the complexity of the license to be issued. With regards to the shorter period, our submission, Honorable Chair, was that the 50 days for us seemed quite lengthy, especially that once the application is submitted to the Executive Director, they have an opportunity to vet, and once it goes to the committee, it's believed that all the information that is required has been submitted. So for an applicant to wait for 50 days, we thought that that was lengthy and could be shortened to a period of perhaps 20 days or less. I think what we're also trying to see is to ensure that there is efficiency even in this process, to ensure that those that apply for licenses, they have their feedback well in time in case they need to use them for emergency purposes, or if they are constructing, they need to open up their businesses. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
I thank you very much, Madam. Well, I do not, I think that is all from the colleagues, and once again, Madam, and your team, just to thank you most sincerely again on behalf of Madam Speaker. Like I said earlier, we note Bank of Zambia is always available. We require institutions like yours to ensure that what we do here at Parliament is not only checked, but we do get an input. I think that way, from yourselves and many other stakeholders, we should be able to make laws that can be able to stand the test of time, which we very much value. With those few words, Madam, we would like to withdraw the immunity that we conferred for the purpose of our interaction. We look forward to seeing you again, and we want to wish you a very good day. Thank you very much, Madam.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, on behalf of the team from the bank.
Thank you.
That was the Bank of Zambia before the Committee on National Security and Foreign Affairs on the reconsideration of the Closed Circuit Television Public Protection Bill, National Assembly Bill number 1 of 2025. The committee today did receive submissions from 3 witnesses. The first witness was the Ministry of Home Affairs and Internal Security, followed by the Alliance for Community Action. Last but not the least, we had the Bank of Zambia, and this was the last witness appearing before the committee for today. The committee is Committee on National Security and Foreign Affairs. It is reconsidering the closed circuit television public protection bill, National Assembly Bill number 1 of 2025. I've been a presenter, Muyunda Akatamajo, and thank you so much to my two sign language interpreters, Chola Kaoma and Jason Nanda. Remember at 14:30, we'll be back here for the sitting of the House. The House is expected to commence at 14:30 hours. Good morning, and continue watching Parliament TV as we continue to bring Parliament closer to you.
It's always a very tough track to be consistent and keep it out of the walls.
And now Piastri's in the wall! What is going on?
Every race is an opportunity, and today we just weren't good enough. We had no issues. I would throw the pace that I've had all year, and we stick it on the podium.
The checkered flag is waiting for Max Verstappen, who wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
The 2025 Formula One season on your World of Champions. Supersport. Proudly brought to you by Heineken, More Than a Race, and Batika, Home of Champions.
Yeah. 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 Jump the J, baby. And how many girl am there? Me and to the right check a million on deck. When the party kick up, grab a hand to pick up extra that style music. How many girl am there? Me and to the right check a million on deck. When the party kick up, grab a hand to pick up extra that style music. Them a fi bow to the queen. Every city, every town, every creed. I mean that all Africans rise up. Some must die and cocky we a fly up.
I never knew who I was till I met you. So many lies I've told in my life. I never knew how the truth sounds till I met you. Mudai walotambala wayanga bagari vampepo ya mwera. Mudai walitsankira yanga kwa ine. Yawe mudai peputsa nchito yanga itandijulukila ndime. Yawe munandi kwe saba menetiko lidati kwanga kwata. Komwenda shoka kuli misonzi baba. Lindali muntoleza jisoni baba. Tendele udali mumidoli baba. Nisana kumane nani. Wenda ndiruya maoneka. Ukulu wano mabukwela. Nati wale nisomeka nitaendana. Wenda ndiruya maoneka. Ukulu wano mabukwela. Nati wale nisomeka nitaendana.
Dikadata kada panda fika Chauta miamike Wakasano nikawiri wandiduta Chauta miamike Ateka paka mwapa solusa Na menyango ndo ifeti kona Ayala komia dani album Sonzezi achitila ine Sawere ngera zofoka zanga Mbambadi chauta nilikalanga Akululuka zonze mbulu zanga Chauta miamike ine Sindi danda ula sindi kala ndingawa Kudindita kya kindivala njemawa Chauta miamike ine
Wenda ndinuya maoneka Ukulu wano mabupela Nati wale nisomeka nitaendana. Wenda ndinuya maoneka Ukulu wano mabupela Nati wale nisomeka nitaendana. Amaoneka umabupela nisomeka nitaendana. Amaoneka umabupela nisomeka nitaendana.
On Noyo constituency, we profile Mumba constituency, located about 140 kilometers from Lusaka. It is a tourist district which is found in the Kafue National Park. As of the 2010 census, the district had a population of 218,328 people. Mumbwa is largely a farming district, although copper and gold mining also form part of economic activities in the district. The Mumbwa constituency office is located in the central business district of Mumbwa. The office was established in 2006 and acts as a bridge between the Member of Parliament and the constituents. Honorable Credo Nanjua is Mumbwa Member of Parliament and also Central Province Minister.
Mumbwa Parliamentary Constituency is made up of 12 wards, which most of them are remote rural, and one which encompasses the township. Basically, as people of Mumbwa, our main economic activities is agriculture. The other activity that is there for now, I think it's also mining, which is taking place in a number of wards. So those are some of the activities that the people thrive on, and fishing, of course. So those are some of the things that are in Mumbwa that many people get jobs and create business opportunities, and even the markets they are normally engaged into that.
He now talks about the members of parliament that have served under Mumba constituency before him.
Well, the members of parliament that have served before me, I succeeded Dr. Honorable Brian Chituo, who was under the MMD. He also succeeded Chuvubwe, died, was also from the MMD. Of course, before Kaneo Chuvubwe was there was the same Stanford Lazo was their MP initially, then he resigned, and then Kaneo Chuvubwe came in. These are the ones that I can remember. Of course, I can also remember those who served under UNIP, like Honorable Chirimboi, is one of the first ministers from our place, and Honorable Chivwema. So these are the people who served the Mumba parliamentary constituency before I came in.
The area member of parliament now talks about the challenges the people of Mumba face.
Mumba constituency has got its own challenges which affects the people. As we have indicated that the people, they are more in agriculture, it means now the road network becomes at play. Most of the feeder roads, they are normally required to be attended to. Basically, in the past, we would to have grading of those feeder roads annually. Immediately after the rains, the grader would go around and grade the roads. But over a period of time, I think it has been very difficult to grade the feeder roads in Mumba parliamentary constituency, more especially that resources at local authorities haven't been very adequate, and the issue of CDF equally too was not adequate. When we talk of the 1.6 million that we used to receive over a period of 5 years, it was something that would not make any economic sense to cater for the whole space of the constituency. The other issues that we are looking at is the issue of water reticulation. Water is a challenge in Mumba parliamentary constituency. Most of the townships around the central business district, they are not connected to the source of the Lukanga water supply. So many, they are still relying on the standalone boreholes and also some shallow wells. And we have also gone ahead with the Ministry of Water and Sanitation to drill more industrial boreholes to supplement to the services from Lukanga water from the dam. So these 7 industrial boreholes have been drilled. What is just remaining is equipping them, which we are very sure that probably before the end of this month, all the 7 boreholes will be equipped and the water reticulation will be improved in the central business district in Mumba parliamentary constituency. On the issue of the roads, we have taken advantage of the improved CDF allocation to our parliamentary constituency, and we have thought that for us to be more efficient in attending to these challenges of the feeder roads, we procure a grader. The Mumba Kasempa road is another issue that we are looking at. It's an economical road. Once the road, the Mumba Kasempa road is fixed, is worked on, we are seeing more transporters coming from Northwestern using the Mumba Kasempa road because it's shorter than using the Copper Belt one. So that is an economical road that we are considering and putting serious commitment to it. But what have we done? What we have done is we have linked Mumba Kasempa road with the Mumba Landress Corner road, and we have submitted it to be one of the priority projects under Central Province, because every province we have submitted 10 projects that needs that we think they are priority projects. So it's one of those projects that we have put there, and we are very happy that the Ministry of Infrastructure and Urban Development has considered that road. Under the markets, what we are looking at, we have got the oldest market by the town center there. That's the market that everyone was trading from, but it's highly congested and there is no space and the infrastructure itself is dilapidated. Then to decongest that, we thought of opening the new station market where most of these buses and the transport arrangements which goes into rural areas have been taken. But through local generated revenue and the grants of the council, we started constructing that market. But now, since we have got enough resources under CDF, is one of the areas also that we are looking at in the fourth quarter allocation, that we should attend to it. Because as we are talking now, even that same market is not enough. The population of people in Mumba is really growing. Traders are all over. We are working around the clock to ensure that the old market as well, if we can give it a facelift and work on some of those infrastructures which are there, and also we attend to that market. We have got another market in Piri and Sons that we are working on. We are also looking at another market in the place which we call as Chimunzi there, so that those people who are there, they are able to trade from there. Those in the new station, they are trading from there. We create space for everyone so that we can decongest the streets along the main road in the township. The free education policy has given us the clear picture of what is required in the education sector in the constituency. Most of the schools that have visited in the constituency have found that the numbers of learners have actually increased 50%, 30%, and now the challenge is the space, the room to learn from. And also the employment of the new teachers also has reviewed another challenge of teachers' houses. So we have taken a number of decisions in ensuring that we can mitigate this challenge of infrastructure for learners and also teachers. So we assign a greater, we allocated a great amount of money in the constructions of classroom blocks and teachers' houses in the education sector. And also in the health sector is the same challenge. Most of the places where we have sent our newly recruited health workers, there is no accommodation. So we have taken that as well, so that this challenge can be mitigated. Under the education sector, most of the schools in the constituency, they didn't have desks. Desks have been a challenge, be it a high school, a primary school, preschool. Most of the areas, they don't have desks. What we have done under Constituency Development Fund, we have allocated the 1 million kwacha this year, that we procure 1,000 desks, which we are going to share across the constituency. But our main long-term objective is that from 2023, we embark on a program of procuring at least 3,000 desks in the next 4 years.
Honorable Nanjua is determined to see to it that the challenges faced by his constituents are resolved.
The people of Mumbwa can continue trusting me because, one, I respect them. I respect them, I engage them, and we have got that collaboration with them. From the time I became MP, so far I have gone to all the 11 ones, other than one, which I haven't yet gone, to thank them for voting us, and also engage them on what they want to see under the funding that we are going to receive as the Constituency Development Committee. So that collaboration and engagement, I think it excites the people, and they are able to contribute, and they are able to tell us. And also where we don't agree with them, we still engage them that here we are thinking that this could be good for the constituency. So I want to base our trust on that collaboration and engagement.
Mr. David Custom is a professional assistant for Mumba Constituency Office He sheds more light regarding the importance of the office.
From inception, members of parliament didn't have where to meet their constituents from. So the introduction of these constituency offices has seen a lot of interaction between the member of parliament and also the constituents, and from these interactions, members of the community, they are able to share their challenges that they are facing in the communities and also share what they want to see through this constituency office. So these constituency offices are political neutral offices which accommodates all members of the community from all political parties, the church and other organizations. So it is through this office that we are able to interact with the members of the public.
Mr. Custom talks about his role as a professional assistant and appeals to Mumba constituents to visit the constituency office on a regular basis.
My role as a professional assistant mainly is to facilitate the work of the member of parliament. When the member of parliament is not in the constituents, it is my role as a professional assistant to ensure that work is moving. I have to represent him on different forums and also monitor some projects on his behalf. So we work on behalf of the members of parliament. That is our main role, and that is my main role as a professional assistant. The constituency office is a political neutral office where they can access a lot of information on the development agenda of the constituency in particular and also the nation. The constituency office will give the information what is pertaining at parliament, because these offices were created to bring parliament closer to the people. So once they access these offices, they are able to know what is happening in parliament and also what their members of parliament they are talking about concerning their constituents. Let me also mention that the constituency office provides the library services where they can access some bills that are on the table of the house, and also even just internet services that they can access so that they're able to follow what is happening at parliament.
The constituency office aims at improving the constituent member relations and also to enhance the representing functions of members of parliament.
We make progress. Questions for oral answer under Standing Order 80. The Honorable Member for Katombola.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for according the people of Katombola constituency to ask question number 30. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Her Honor, the Vice President. Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Honorable Member of Parliament for Katombola constituency, Dr. Clement Andeleki, asked the Vice President the following questions. A. How many ministers had overstayed in office in 2016 and were ordered by the courts of law to refund the money they earned had paid back the money as of July 2025. B, he asked how many former ministers had not paid back as of that date.